The Comer C50 Bambino Championship is being led by Will Wainwright, who took the win at Wilton Mill in the final. Second was Ollie West. Third was Noah Wicklow. I'm going to leave you to do the grid.
Certainly.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to put that down and blow my nose.
Oh, fair enough. There we go. It's your turn.
It's
just Joe's turn to die now. So while Joe's dying, I will do the grid. It is Ollie West and Ernie Wade on row number 1, Benjamin Sliva and Jesse Bailey on row 2, Logan Hodgetts and Will Wainwright on row 3. Row 4, Louis Wilson and Carlman Simon. Row 5, Arthur Bowers and Noah Wicklow. Henry Hales. Watch for Henry Hales coming through. Obviously, there was an issue after one of his heats, but he's been on top form this morning. And John Stevens, they go from row number 6. Rafe Owen and Freddie Purnell on row 7. Hendrix Falat and Arlo Gamble are on row number 8. Riley Aston Wilkins and Max Armitt on row number 9. Jack Swang and Max St. Hilaire are on row 10. Santo Amico and Nauman Fiazan on row number 11. As it's hard to pick I mean, Ollie West will start from pole, but if the earlier races are anything to go by, you can pick any one of about 10 winners. A lot of it will depend on the first lap, because, you know, the nature of these Bambinos, they'll have a standing start. If you lose a lot of ground on the first lap, then it can be tricky to make it up unless things are happening in front of you. So that'll be one, consideration. But really, Ollie West, Ernie Wade, we haven't quite seen what Benjamin Sliva has been able to do because he started both heats.
Yeah, he had a poor time qualifying, didn't he?
So he started both heats yesterday from the very back and moved up, say, half the field.
He's got to be in contention for an overall.
Started mid-grid for the 2 heats this morning. So this is the first race where he has probably been where he deserves to be on the grid. Yeah, this is the highest grid position we've seen him on all day long. So, yeah, I'm expecting a lot from young Benjamin Shiva. Now, I'm not quite sure what happened with Henry Hales, because I'm sure he won both his super heats this morning, because we were talking about him having his Weetabix, but there may have been issues. A post-race issue. Yes. With wagon or motor or driver. We don't know, but and while we say that, I mean, there may have been some sort of exclusion or penalty given out. And certainly are looking at that race. We're looking down. Let's have a look. Henry Hales was finished ninth this morning. There's not any indication there. Well, anyway, regardless, he's been on top form. Yes, he has been on top form. So we'll look for him. And keep an eye on Will Wainwright. Yes. Who, right at the very end of the weekend, bright yellow cart on the third row there. We've got the board going out. We've got the red lights go on. When the red lights go off, we will get underway, and we are indeed underway. Ollie West in the bright green helmet, the predominantly blue cart with the red helmet of Ernie Wade off into second. But it's Ollie West with the green helmet there, off up the hill, Dragon Straight. Benjamin Shivard just on the left there, the number 76, has not got a great start, but he pulls alongside and he slots back into that third. It's down the inside for second, if not for first. He's not going to have a look at the lead, is he? No, he was thinking about it, it looked like. Oh, and there's Will Wainwright in that bright yellow cart. They're getting sideways, and the back of the field is 63. Oh, Louis Wilson in the Tim Wilson Motorsport, number 63, sort of going for a heart. There was a couple of drivers that came together in front of him, and I think he sort of stamped on the anchors, and she rotated. Yeah, he got it spun off all wrong. So Ollie West and Benjamin Shiva have kind of pulled out a bit of a gap. Mm-hmm. Shiva not exactly on the rear bumper of Ollie West yet. And Ollie West, we know how quick Ollie is, and we did a great. I hope you enjoyed the paddock walk. Well, no, that's not Ollie West. That's that's Logan, not Ollie West. It's Logan Hodgetts. It's Logan Hodgetts. We talked about. There's Ollie West in the green helmet. How did he fall back there? It's a fourth place. Well, I mean, obviously, while we were looking just at the Louis Wilson recovering from his spin, Ollie West lost the lead and track position. That's a green helmet. Yes, it's with Logan Hodgetts leading out of Spoon
and then down the hill. Shivar looks over his shoulder. There's no one there apart from Ernie Wade, who's a few cart lengths back. 4 carts who are coming together for 3rd to 7th. And then Shivar losing that space between himself and Ernie Wade, coming up to the back end, though, of Logan Hodgetts. And considering, Henry, that we've got this extended length of race for our heats, 10 minutes for these youngsters, I couldn't cope with an 8-minute and 1 lap race last time, and I'm certainly going to be struggling to cope with 10 minutes and 1 lap.
But so you've got the 6 contenders at the moment. There they are, going down Dragon Straight, all being very sensible, single file, trying to make sure that it's just those 6 that are disputing the lead. In 7th position is Calman Simon. Now he's 1.8 seconds behind this group, who now go side by side. Ollie West back into P2. Behind Calman Simon, there's another 1 second gap back to the recovering Will Wainwright, Freddie Purnell, Wraith Owen. Sadly, Henry Hales has gone in the wrong direction and is down to 14th. So he's got a lot of recovery work to do with the 57 car. Arthur Bowers, another driver that's been, very competitive all weekend as we go side by side for the lead in contact. I shouldn't say the C word, but that was unavoidable. That was Ollie West going for a gap that was closing, and West emerges in 2nd, and Hodgetts emerges in 4th.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the stewards will see that one. We'll leave that to them.
I hate saying the C word live on here.
Yeah, it was though. That was the number 14 in 4th being forced onto the grass as well. Logan Hodgetts looking like he wants to force the issue back, as down the inside of Shivar, who had taken the lead for a moment there. Shivar comes out of Spoon in 2nd place. Ollie West back up into that lead that he was challenging Logan Hodgetts for. Now behind Shivar, the number 78, that orange helmet, is Logan Hodgetts once again. That's Ernie Wade, the number 11. Behind him is Logan Hodgetts. So things changing all the time. Now they're in a yellow flag area. We've got a cart. Now we've got a cart off to the left there, or the right there.
Yes.
So I'm not sure where that yellow flag was shown, but that could be Shivar passing under yellow.
I mean, you saw the cart being moved to the side of the circuit, and we'll have to say, we can only speculate. We cannot confirm. That's why we have a panel of stewards here, race directors, and actual camera system monitoring that. But all we can do is call the action on the track as we see it. And as you can see, the viewers, Ollie West is your new leader.
How many changes of lead?
I forgot. We're up to at least 12, half a dozen. Yeah, we're up to at least half a dozen, maybe more. Shiva back to the inside of Wade, and Wade holds on for P2.
And not far behind the rear bumper of Shiva is the number 74 for Logan Hodgetts. And there's Noah Wicklow coming into play as well.
Well, good recovery from Wicklow, because we saw Wicklow fade in the second superheat with a problem. Now, there is the number 94 cart of Max Armitt. Now, you can see him being guided to a safe place. The cart being also moved to a similar safe position. These 6, we haven't talked much about Jesse Bailey at the back of this field. There is Jesse in that number 77 cart as we go potentially 3 wide. They fan out. And 4 minutes and 38 seconds.
Yeah, we're inside the second half, Henry. Our heart rates can't take much more of this.
I'm just going to look at the window. The ambulance is still there. They've got the defibrillator.
All right, okay,
to
that's
restart
good.
our
And
hearts.
it's not far from us as well.
No, yeah.
Look at this, down the hill to the carousel. And that's Shivar down the inside of the number 11, Ernie Wade. And look who's going with him. Logan Hodgetts trying to go with Shivar. And he does, round the inside of the carousel. Ernie Wade from 2nd to 4th. However, he's not going to stay there. He's already challenging back for 3rd, and he goes back to 3rd. How many position changes have we had? I think we're up to about 140 at the moment. We've still got 4 minutes left.
Coming towards the end of lap 6, there'll probably be more overtakes in this race than an entire season of Formula 1. Yeah, you know what I was going to say. Here's another one.
Yeah, here's another one. This time for the lead, Shivar down the inside.
Here
and look who's
Hodgetts.
going. They're going to. Please don't squeeze each other onto the grass, please. Let's keep it clean.
3 wide.
4
Hodgetts
wide.
going round the outside. Well done, Logan Hodgetts. But now he's going to get freight trained a little bit. Can he stick it up on the outside? And look at Wicklow.
Look at Ollie West down the inside of 2, 3 wide through the spoon. Unbelievable driving from this lot. This is unbelievable. You know what? 6 to 7 years old. They haven't even seen a textbook.
Yes.
The textbook says you can't go 3 wide through spoon. These lot say, what textbook?
Oh,
brilliant stuff. Ollie West leading. Now it's Ernie Wade back into second. Shivar third. It's Logan Hodgetts fourth. Wicklow, I think, is the 6th place cart there, and Jesse Bailey has moved up 2 places there.
And you know something? You know, I think that every primary school that has a Bambino driver in this championship attending it, they need to be sent videos of this race. It's on Monday morning. So when they're saying, right, children, let's get the Oxford reading tree out, Jack and Jill.
Oh, where's he going?
Oh, my word. These kids are far above that. This is what they do. This is what they're capable of. And it's Wade, Schlever, West, Bailey, Hodgetts, and Wicklow.
Forget SATs tests. This lot have got a degree in racecraft already.
Yes.
And they're not even 7. Or they're not even 8. This is unbelievable. Shivar down to 4th. He's down to 4th. Only a short moment ago he was 1st. Ernie Wade's now our leader. Logan Hodgetts is in 2nd place. Who's that in 3rd? Is that Jesse Bailey?
Yep.
He was keeping a watching brief in 6th.
And he's now moved into the podium.
Like stealth mode. Stealth mode for Jesse Bailey up into 3rd. And there, the number 11, sliding a little bit wide through the compression. They're still all together.
Yep. And do you know what's even more impressive, Joe, is the fact that Will Wainwright is 4 seconds behind this group in 7th. Even though this lot have been battling so much, they haven't slowed each other down.
No, they haven't. This is what I mean by racecraft, Henry.
That's incredible.
And there's Shivar.
Oh!
Shivar's got a problem. He's pulling off to the left.
No, absolutely.
He's pulling out of
that.
He's pulling out that 6-car train. And Benjamin Shivar, who spent all day making his way up the grid, will have that retirement to contend with here in round 2.
And that's, the karting giveth and karting taketh away. And Schlever, that is an absolute desolation for Schlever, but it's a character-building weekend for Benjamin. But
it's a character-building sport, Henry. You've got to learn how to lose to learn how to win, is the saying that I was taught. And I tell you what, there's not more true a saying. Right now, though, Ernie Wade, he's learning how to lead. But Jesse Bailey, who was 6th, is challenging
for the race lead.
For the race lead. They're inside of 1 minute. So that means we're on to the penultimate lap.
Yep.
A train of 5 carts now.
Is there a yellow flag? Yes,
there is a yellow flag.
For Schlever's cart. Do they stay single file? Yes, they do. They pass the incident. There's another marshal post here that will have a green flag. There it is at the right-hand side of the circuit.
And now there's Ollie West. Again. Yeah, Ollie West looking down the inside of that 2nd place, Jess Bailey. He slots back in. It's Wade, Bailey, West, Hodgetts, Wicklow, down the hill to the carousel. West on the inside of Bailey. Will he come out in 2nd? He does indeed. The green helmet chasing down the orange helmet of Ernie Wade now. Bailey still in 2nd. Wicklow through to 4th. They're side by side into Devil's Elbow, and Wicklow has finally made that move on Logan Hodgetts and up to 5th place. Still the leader is Ernie Wade. It's going to be 1 lap to go, board that they see. 1 lap to go. Time is running out for anybody to improve. The first 5 are together. They are so close. You could pitch a tent over all 5.
Yep.
Up the Dragon Straight, still a yellow flag flying.
Still the drivers stay single file. Good driving. You can't imagine how far the adrenaline is surging through them, and yet they remember to obey the rules. Now it's game on again.
Ollie West down the inside of the number 11, Ernie Wade, and it's who's going to come out down the hill. It's 3 wide, 4 wide. It's Jess Bailey who leads into the carousel for the final time, and that's Hodgetts up to 2nd.
It is.
Ollie West in 3rd. Wicklow now up to 4th. It's still side by side for West and Hodgetts. Into turn 7.
Oh, my word. They're going to go 3 wide at the Devil's Elbow. Not quite. This is now Jesse Bailey's race. West to the inside. He's going to try the crossover 1 corner to go there. 3 wide again.
Oh, goodness me. I can't hold my breath any longer as Ollie West comes through into the lead at turn 1 at the final turn and crosses the line. And all 5
cheering.
All 5 punch the air. I tell you what. That's the race of the weekend.
Absolutely.
If not the race of 2024. How are we going to better that?
That is going on the shortlist for the race of the year, regardless of any post-race. I mean, on track, that was the race here. What order they appear on the podium?
I do not know.
We don't know.
I do not know, but, because, over to you, Dan Ashton. Make sense of that one. Make sense of that one.
But, I mean, certainly, at one point, Jesse Bailey has not led an entire lap all weekend and was 3 corners away from winning the final after moving into position. Ollie West, certainly some aggressive moves there, had to fight back every time that Ollie found himself losing a position, had to grit his teeth and move forward again. Logan Hodgetts, Noah Wicklow, Ernie Wade. Did Ernie Wade start the last lap leading and come home in 5th? But I mean, 0.565 of a second, 56 hundredths of a second